Serena Show. Dance with Serena and learn the fun way to beauty, grace, and a youthful figure.
Hi everybody, I'm Mahin, and this is a special edition of the Bellydance Quickies. I am in New York City visiting the Serena Bellydance exhibit. This is at 40 West 25th Street, and this is just about to have its grand opening. It's going to be opening on Sunday, August 21st, and it will be open for everyone to come and see. You'll have to check the link in the description box below this video for more information on the exhibit itself. But I am here with Scott and Lenny, and they're going to show us around the exhibit and tell us about Serena, who was really influential in the interest of belly dance in the United States, especially starting in the 1970s.
It's important to know who Serena is and why we're having this gallery about her. So Serena was a famous dancer, teacher, and choreographer. And when she started belly dancing, she realized that it was more of a sideshow spectacle, and she wanted to elevate belly dancing to more of an art. So she created what she called the Serena technique, which involves 9 different body positions. And through mastery of those body positions, you learn control, and you learn how to do isolations, and you learn how to have beautiful line as a dancer. And that's something she's famous for. So what we have here are things from her collection. It was always important to her that one day she could have a gallery showing, and everybody out there could see all of her jewelry and all of her sculptures and all the paintings that she collected from her years of traveling. These were things from her times in Morocco and Turkey and Egypt. And now we've also added some things to the collection that were just exclusively about her life. Album covers that she's been on, and record albums that have her likeness on the cover.
So Scott, show us around.
Okay, welcome. Come on in. Over here in the back is the Greek Town, USA album, and that's where Serena got her start in the 1950s and 1960s at a club called the Egyptian Gardens. It had musicians from all over the Middle East who came here, the oud player, kanun player, bouzouki, and singers, and Serena danced there. And then she started teaching belly dance, and we have some of her books here, including the Serena technique of belly dance. And she has a school for belly dance, which is still going on today. And in 1972, a socialite took belly dance classes at the Serena Studios, and she was featured in Life magazine. Life magazine did a spread about it. It was published internationally, and that's what really gave the belly dance its big start in popularity in this country. That was the big beginning of popularity of it. So we also have a variety of, these are wooden bathhouse shoes. Sometimes belly dance wore those. Women in the Middle East wore them in the bathhouses, and they're called takatukas because of the sound that they make when they walk around on them. And we have a variety of statues from Serena's collection, and we have some very famous, excellent paintings from the European artists. This is R. Nielsen, who painted a lot of scenes from the Middle East of dancers and life in the Middle East. And this is a costume over here, red, white, and blue, from the Grand Bazaar in Istanbul, which is a wonderful place to find all sorts of incredible paraphernalia from all over the Middle East. Some of the costumes, traditional costumes and gowns we have over here, some that Serena wore, and these are cabaret costumes.
So, Scott, is this one of the albums that she is on the cover of?
This is one of the many albums of Serena, and she had a top that had a snake made out of gold fabric, twirled around on both sides, and I think she's around 22, 23 in this picture.
That's a beautiful cover. So as the young son of a working belly dancer, what was that like for you growing up?
Everybody would ask me, what's it like to have a mother who's a belly dancer? And I say, well, she got up in the morning and she made me cereal and she checked my homework. And it wasn't until I was around 5 years old she used to bring me around to the belly dance clubs with her in Greektown. They're owned by Greeks, but they'd have a Turkish kaman player, an Armenian oud player, and I just fell in love with the whole showbiz scene and the music and the instruments since I was 5 years old. And they brought songs and music over from the Middle East that they, of course, loved, but they knew Americans, even though they didn't speak the language, would fall in love with this music that they probably couldn't get out of their heads a lot of the time. And those clubs were some of my favorite places throughout the 50s, 60s, 70s. And I myself play oud and I sing, and I'm popular in Turkey, all because of my mother's inspiration about the belly dance world and belly dance music.
So you probably, as a child, stayed up a lot of late nights in the clubs, huh?
A few, yes.
A few.
Yes.
Did you ever travel overseas with her?
Yes, she brought tours over to Turkey and Egypt, and those were very, very exciting because it was very affordable back then, it was very exciting, it was safe back then. So I had many opportunities to go there with her.
I am a woman wrapped in chiffon and jewels, thin silks and girdle of gold. I stretch my arms, the embrace encompasses a universe. I can arch my back in pride, contract my spine in humility, sway my head in grief, ripple my arms like a snake, toss my head in defiance, pose regally like the Sphinx, ring my cymbals with authority, bow down in reverence, leap with unbridled joy, bend back in contortion, control a quiver in my hips, tell 1,000 stories with my eyes.
Thank you so much for showing us around this. This is such a fantastic exhibit. I probably could spend hours just looking at each and every little thing here. So if you are interested and you are in the New York City area, you can come and visit this at 40 West 25th Street. It is inside of a Design Antiques, Showplace Design Antiques Gallery. And you do have to come all the way in. You won't see a sign from the street, but it's well worth hunting out. And I recommend that you do. You can check a link in the box down there for all the information on the exhibit and the Serena's School's continuing work. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.